Becka.
Yeah, I'm tasty.
Chris.
Sorry, Chris.
Danielle.
You dumb.
Jason.
Well, I mean, that's debatable.
Kyle.
6'3", 220 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
Nic.
Penis.
Tyler.
Shout out to you.
Vicky.
Latecomers Podcast.
Wait, it's a podcast.
Yay.
Sleepcast. Yay. So, today for the podcast, we've got Simon, aka BroNoodle.
Hello.
We've got our lovely Aussies, Kitsune and Lad.
Hey. How's it going?
We have Nic.
Yo.
And we've got myself. I'm currently Bedka because I'm sleepy.
It is very early. Well,
It's very early for me.
It's at 12:30.
Yeah, but we woke up like an hour ago.
Yeah,
Because I had to text you to make sure you were up.
she did. I really think that was what woke me up. I can't be sure.
I
But I
woke
think
up
that
like
is what woke me up.
I woke up about 10 minutes early. I was like, this is painful. I need to make sure Nic is awake and feeling this pain.
For the last 2 days now, I've been woken up by people texting me and calling me. I'm just so popular.
You have like 2 friends.
Yeah, you're my
Wish
friend.
I had friends.
I'm not your friend.
Oh. Yesterday's wasn't quite so lenient, seeing as how it was 8:30 in the morning. Was not impressed.
Ouch. How's everybody else doing?
Not whinging about having to get up.
It's because you
I am, don't
said
worry.
earlier that you're used to getting up early. Like, I like my sleep. I like
I
my
don't
bed.
I don't understand how you sleep so much.
I don't
I do,
understand
so.
how you get up so early.
Well, we have little brothers that we have to get ready, but still, like, even if I didn't have them, I'll be like, yep, no, I gotta get up. Plus,
I can't
in
do
summer, it's literally too hot to stay in bed. You have to get up.
See, I don't have to worry about that. Because it's never that hot here.
Hey,
It's
we
never
had
hot
a
there.
good summer. This was
Yeah,
a good summer, Becca.
we had a
Although you're in
decent
Scotland,
summer.
So.
We're in winter, and it's weather that makes you sweat.
2 weeks into spring, and it's already like 33 degrees.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Our summer gets to highs of 33 degrees. Although it's super sticky here.
I think the highest I've seen it here is like 25, 26.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, for us this summer got to like 35, 36. Down here
It's
at
really
least.
sunny just now, so I'm going to see what it is just now.
It's cloudy as shit here. Last couple of days have been so
Yeah,
bad.
it's sunny here. Like, it's quite warm, and it's 12 degrees. Okay.
Welcome to the UK.
Welcome to Scotland.
That's like colder than our winter.
This is really nice summer weather.
I mean, like 10 degrees colder than our winter.
Wow. Do you not
I'm-
get any snow or anything there at all then?
If you go to the right places, like in the mountains, sometimes you get some snow, but it's not really good snow. It's retarded.
Retarded snow.
I can't wait until winter. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be cold.
I was actually thinking about it yesterday. I was thinking I can wear my big, nice coat again. Gonna be all snuggly.
Yeah, like it's winter's just it's like winter clothes, drinking hot cocoa, and Christmas movies. It's like the best ever.
See,
Yeah,
I wish we
the thing
could
is
do that.
With winter, you can just wear a couple more layers and be at exactly the temperature and comfortability you want to be.
Exactly.
Summer, you can take off as much as you want and you're still like crawling along on the floor, dehydrated and sweaty.
That's a hot
That is
image.
exactly what I do in the summer.
That's hot.
Think about how we feel.
Yeah, but you're used to it. I suppose we should talk about the new intro, which Tyler very kindly spent probably like 30 seconds, maybe, put it together.
It's like how it starts with me saying that I'm tasty.
Tasty.
That's like the only thing I've said that's worthwhile. I'm tasty.
OMS Carl's a little bit.
Yeah.
About, what is it? 6'3", twisted steel, sex appeal or something.
6'3", 220, and something or other.
When did he ever say that?
I was there for that podcast because I remember saying that he practiced it.
Wow. Oh, that's like his slogan for himself.
Yeah, that's like his tagline.
His move just walks into the clubs. 6'3", 220. But thank you, Tyler, for your actions and contributions towards this podcast.
Yeah, Tris liked it. I was sitting here watching him dance next to me.
I like to move.
I suppose, yeah, that's the thing. Kitsune and Classy Lad, for anyone who doesn't know, are brother and sister. So, welcome
Not by
upon
choice.
the podcast. Our first family podcast.
Yeah.
And first Aussies.
Yay!
First Aussies, yeah. Yeah, that's why this is ridiculously early. This is what we do for you people.
We thank you.
We've not actually mentioned that this is a Brits and Aussie only podcast yet.
Yeah. I think this is the first one without an American or a Canadian.
We've done it.
We've
For the
taken over.
colonies.
I think I realized that before, and I was like, we all use Celsius. Any Americans listening to this are going to be like, what the hell are they on about?
Yeah.
Victory.
We can all use... Do you use mixtures of, like, measurements and stuff? Do you do, like, feet for people? And then do,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just as fucked up as us.
Well, we use centimeters as well, but sometimes people use feet.
Yeah, you, like, mix and match depending on how big stuff is.
Yeah.
That's the proper way to do it.
I think people is the only one we actually say feet for.
Yeah, probably. I mean, but some things you measure in feet occasionally. But then it's like miles. But then if it's small, you do meters. Then you're not fucking around with kilometers.
Don't fuck with kilometers.
It just got really quiet.
Good job, guys.
You just got really quiet.
Good talk.
I was waiting for Nick to say penis.
Oh, you got to save that on the podcast. It only comes in at the end. That's one thing which has been annoying me. I always try and make the last thing of a podcast me saying penis. And then someone always talks after me, so the end of the podcast just ends with me saying penis about 20 times.
I noticed that when I marathoned them a couple of days ago, that every hour I just hear you say penis about 20 times.
It's everyone else's fault. It's not mine.
By a couple of days ago, he means today.
Was that the first time you listened to them, or did you just feel like listen to them all again?
I've listened to most of them. Today I was listening to number 5, I think it was. The one where Vic got drunk. That was awesome.
Dirk. It's Dirk.
Classic.
Dirk. I'm sorry,
Yep.
I forgot.
Dirk.
And crawled
Shout
along
to
the
Vic.
floor to get more alcohol.
Shout out to Vic.
Fair enough. To listen to them all. Didn't expect anyone to actually do that.
I think
I've
I'm a
listened
couple
to 'em all.
behind, but I listen to most of them.
Traitor.
I think I was listening to them again because he was listening to them out loud. I was like, I don't remember half of these conversations, and I've listened to all these.
Well, you'll experience podcast syndrome now. As soon as
Yeah.
it finishes, you will have no recollection of what you've talked about on the podcast.
It
I was really
happens
worried
every
about that.
time.
I was like, I'm probably going to say something really stupid or embarrassing.
You
Even
say
better,
stupid,
that makes
embarrassing
the
stuff all
podcast
the time.
great. Story?
What?
Is there a story behind this?
Many.
Go
Bigger
on.
one.
I don't know how to explain. Okay, she told me that you guys asked us to come on here to tell embarrassing family stories, and my immediate thought was, you already told them all. What are we supposed to talk about?
We that time the cat, the dog's going to have puppies. No, the cat's going to have puppies.
Oh yeah, she thought our cat was gonna have puppies because the dog sniffed its butt.
Logic.
It licked his butt. What makes this worse is I was like 12 and I actually knew how babies were made, but I saw the dog lick the cat's butt and the first thing that came out of my mouth was, oh no, the cat's gonna have puppies.
Wow. That's pretty amazing. Why was your dog licking a cat's butt?
I don't know.
Has
It's a
some
dog,
weird
it's what it does.
fetishes. No. I have a dog. My dog has never licked a cat's arsehole.
Oh,
Maybe
I
it just
know.
hasn't met the right cat.
Maybe.
Never know. Maybe Lottie and Poppy will hit it off.
No.
Then Poppy will be having all the puppies.
No.
You'll finally have puppy cat.
My Poppy's, she's too good.
Too good for my dog?
Yeah.
Bitch.
My poor baby.
She's looking at me really sad.
She knows she just rejected.
Wait, that's a point. Both of our pets are female.
Yeah, that'll
Of course. Then to be fair, it's tongue and arsehole. I mean,
work. I don't want to think about my cat in that way.
anyway, moving past animal
Yeah,
jobs.
please. Oh god.
Where do we go from? I suppose the place we can go from that is the Justin Bieber Robin rumor.
That was
How
a
is that
great
even a
segue.
viable link?
Because Justin Bieber is equivalent to an arsehole.
I like the thinking.
I thought it was a pretty good segue, to be honest. I feel
Plus, now
Now that you pointed out.
Justin Bieber's career is about as equal to animal rim jobs.
Basically, I read that well, I saw a picture of Justin Bieber holding a script for Superman versus Batman, and it looked like pretty legit, and now there's a rumor that he's going to be Robin.
Wow. Yeah, Simon just linked the picture on it.
It might be the worst thing I've heard of.
If it's true, I genuinely think about 10 people will watch it. I can't imagine that they would let that decision go through.
I don't know, Justin Bieber has a lot of crazy fans.
Yeah, but they're not... Oh.
I don't imagine that like they would actually do that, but if they did, I think heaps of people would watch it, like 12-year-old girls.
I'm hoping
People-
that he's just like going to have a cameo and he's going to die.
Like he did in CSI.
Yeah, that was so ridiculous.
That was good. I think it was the early part of CSI I've ever actually seen. I was just went out in the lounge one time and just saw Justin Bieber get shot. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like this show.
This is a good show.
See, they did Justin Bieber right. That's how you put Justin Bieber in a show.
You don't make him Robin.
No,
So you can
don't
just not
make
put him in a show.
No, I don't mind him in a show if he's getting killed. That I'm alright with. As long as something bad is happening to him, that's alright.
That reminds me, I think it was House of Wax. They advertised that by saying, see Paris Hilton get killed.
I remember that.
I haven't seen this.
I never got to that part of the film. It was so bad I turned it off before it got to that bit, and that was the only reason I watched it.
It wasn't really worth it, don't worry.
I've never even heard of this. How does word?
It's
Too
a
early.
horror movie.
I never
It
saw
sucks.
it, but I remember the advertising for it.
I think I saw it because our dad has this obsession with really retarded horror movies. Like, he always picks the worst ones. It's so bad.
There are a lot to pick from. Bad horror movies.
I'm not
Have
a
any
horror
of-
movie fan.
Have any
I
of
don't
you
think I've ever
guys
seen a good one.
heard of that film Conjuring?
Yeah, it looked kind of
Might
stupid.
have.
Its advert looks pretty fucking terrifying, but apparently people who have seen it say that literally the only scary bits are in the adverts, and the rest of it's just shit. Apparently it is absolute poop.
I would believe that, but I hate horror movies. I find them just so ridiculous that it's annoying. It's not even like it's funny. Like, Scream is funny, but other ones are so stupid.
Yeah, I'm
about
not a
this-
fan.
What about the scary movies? As in,
I think they're stupid too.
I
I
watch,
love
like,
them.
It's either 2 or 3. The one which has got the guy with a gimp hand, and he just walks around like, "I'll get you with my good hand." According to Tyler, that's number 2. That one was good. And there's this scene where he's serving them the food, and he keeps on getting like all of his pus and his like little retard gimp hand. We should probably stop saying retard. I apologise.
That was the best impression I've ever heard.
What? They get you with your good hand? With my good hand?
Yeah. The good hand
Thank
bit.
you. But, yeah. Oh, it's so disgusting.
I just
But-
think they're all stupid.
I've never watched a scary movie, but I know about this character called Brenda. Like, I've seen clips of her saying shit. This bitch is messing up my floor.
Did she say it with a voice crack?
Shut up, I'm tired.
I don't know. I haven't seen that, I guess.
You
It's
know,
been
I'll
a
find
long
a
time
clip.
since I've seen them.
Have you seen, was it Roadkill 2? I swear to God, that's one of the worst ones. So, like, their car breaks down, so they're like, oh, okay, let's just walk up the road, find a petrol station or something like that, and then they find this house. So this happens to be the killer truck driver's house. They break into it, they're like, oh, we're going to steal this food, we're going to do this. They're like, oh, look, a shed, let's go into that. Go through that. Oh, look at those murderers' weapons, they don't look scary at all. Hey, a Porsche, let's steal that. And then that other chick's like, wait, guys, wait, we got to leave our phone number because we're stealing this car. I'm like, stupid movie.
Okay.
The funniest part about that was that I'm sitting right next to you and I could not understand what you were saying. You were talking too fast.
I understood it all. It's fine.
See, Nick gets me.
Maybe Tyler can slow it all down. Yeah, I much prefer to just stick to comedies. I've probably
Yeah, for
watched
comedies.
every comedy film. Ever. All of them. I'm done.
I
Well,
prefer
anyway, good.
comedies. Even
Yeah.
if they're stupid, at least they're funny.
That's the thing with comedies. It can be really bad and still be entertaining because you don't expect like quality from it, if you know what I mean. Like, I am entertained by nothing. It can just be.
Damn.
I keep elbowing Tristan.
So you are hugging it out like I suggested.
Yeah.
Nice. Incest.
That's gross.
Is there a
You
story
don't-
there?
No, there's no story there. I think you did find a few other retarded things I said, but
Don't
forgot
link
them now.
that with what he just asked.
What did you just ask? I forgot.
If there was a story to the...
Oh, no. Yep, purely for the sake of embarrassing him. There's this ad on TV, right? That's, what's it for? It's
women's panty liners.
It's women's panty liners. I said Pammy. And every time he watches it, it's for like women that like sweat in the groin area. And every time like he watches it, he's like, my vagina doesn't sweat like that.
I said it once, and I knew
Wow.
what I meant.
It was funny.
Got a little problem down there, have you, Tristan?
A little bit.
Just some slight issues when you were younger.
Yeah, things went missing.
Dude, you need to press the button yourself when...
I'm looking for your stories. Leave me alone.
Search away. Words.
Sounds?
GTA 5.
GTA 5.
I'm excited.
No. You shouldn't be excited. You should be overwhelmed with emotion to the point of almost breaking down.
I apologize. I'll be sure to get on that.
I'm so fucking hyped for this game. By the time this comes out, GTA 5 will be out. Such a glorious time.
We're gonna have to like wait a year for it. We only just got GTA 4.
Really?
I got it for $20 though, with all the DLC.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I scored a bargain.
That's like £2. But I seriously feel sorry for you for that. I've probably played GTA 4 every week since it came out in 2008. Game is so good.
I'm quite jealous of that. I've barely played it since I got it.
Yeah, as long as you got friends to play it with, GTA 4 is infinitely amazing. Cannot wait for GTA Online.
I don't have friends though. There's a little problem there.
We got really depressed because it doesn't split screen, and we only have one Xbox.
Ah. Unlucky.
GTA
I suppose
4 is really good when the lobby works.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was about. As I said, I've
That
played
was
it for
so
like
bizarre.
5 years. And then there was, 4 or 5 of us were trying to play together?
It was 4 of us. It was you, me, Kyle, and Colin trying to get into a game together, and it would not let us all in the game.
It was really, like, it was probably like over an hour we were trying to get into a game together.
It was well over an hour.
It was so ridiculous. Like, it would only ever let 3 of us in the game. And then sometimes it was 2 of us. But it was really weird. No matter what we tried, it was just rejecting people.
I was trying to play the other day with Mingding, and we eventually got into a game after about 20 minutes, and then there was like some glitch or something, and whenever you got in a car, like a dumpster would appear above your head, and then above that would be like a naked whore running, just like
was
stuck
this just
above your head.
On a random online game?
Yeah. I don't know what was happening.
Someone in your lobby was a hacker.
Oh, well,
There are
sucked.
so
It scared
many
me.
hackers on there. That's the problem. In like the last couple of months, loads of hackers have got on there. So you just get into a random online game, and there's just like one guy who's just running around. And he's like, "Yeah, everyone die now," and then everyone dies, and then you spawn, and he like chucks you up all in the air. Some of them
That
suck
sucks.
dicks. And then you
I
get
don't
other
like it
ones
when
where
people
you
do
like,
that.
go to the airport, and there's just like all of these awesome cars around, and there's like rideable dinosaurs and stuff. And those ones I'm alright with. But
I need to find one of those ones.
But, GTA 5.
Is anyone picking it up at midnight?
I am not. I couldn't run the risk of. I don't know what risk that could be, but I couldn't run it.
Someone's going to mug you on the way home.
Yeah. Hey, if I saw someone walking around with a GTA 5 and I wasn't getting GTA 5, that would now be my GTA 5.
I'm running a big risk then, because I'm picking it up at midnight and then I've got an hour's walk to get home.
Wow. That is. Do you not have a car?
No, I sold my car, so now literally I walk home from work. And I could pick it up the next day at work, because it's like, the game store's like 2 minutes away from my work, but I want it on the night.
Yeah. I want to play it so badly. I just want it in my eyes. I saw some gameplay of it yesterday. There's a website which has got a load of videos on it. I didn't want to watch too much as to not spoil it. But, God, it looks so good. Do you reckon it would be worth linking the gameplay? Because I know it's probably not legit that they're meant to be releasing gameplay of it. Because it was just someone who's got the game early releasing it.
I'm not really sure, but I'm starting to get concerned that you're going to try and have sex with it as soon as you get it.
No, I'll be too busy playing it. Oh,
Like
so-
foreplay or?
There is no time to waste. As soon as that arrives at my house, no matter if I'm asleep or not, I want people to wake me up and shove it straight into the disc tray, and I'll be playing that for probably like 2 days straight. And then I'll sleep for a couple of hours and carry on playing it until I go to uni. That's the problem. I go to uni 3 days after it comes out. Which sucks.
My uni's online now, so if I were getting it when it was released, I could play it non-stop for months.
Wow.
But I don't have money to buy it yet.
Unlucky.
It's like, I have money, but between saving up for Supernova and RTOs and my train tickets to and from uni, I don't have any to spare on a game. It
Forget
sucks.
Supernova. GTA is more important.
RT people are going to be at Supernova.
But GTA is going to be at GTA.
But RT people, I met Jack at last one.
There's a story. We met Jack. and we were like posing for a picture, and we were like leaning up against this wall, and I didn't realize it was there because we weren't actually leaning against it. And he put his arm up like around me on my shoulder, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do the same thing. And my hand hit the wall and like came off the wall and just went straight onto his ass. And I was like, well, it's fun.
And Jack's just like, he touched my butt.
And he just yelled it out to everyone there, and I'm like, yep, well,
I touched
suck
your
it.
butt.
You did butt touching with Jack.
Yeah, it was
I
nice.
thought you were going
That's
to be like,
awesome.
we were just leaning up against a wall to take a picture. And like,
No.
not with Jack. I thought you were just going to be like, we're leaning up on a wall to take a picture. Then I realised I was just leaning on Jack.
Yeah, that was a good supernova. We got 2 fruit pizzas at that supernova too.
Free pizza is the best.
Indeed.
Yeah, it is.
How was... I mean, I haven't been to any conventions yet. Because I'm poor. But, how was it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was good. There's lots of people there, and because it's Australia, everyone like sweats, and you just smell body odor
Oh yeah, it's
everywhere.
so stinking hot.
It is disgusting.
Like, even the ones that are during the colder months, it's still
Because it's
hot.
not cold. It's
Yeah.
still like 20 degrees.
I would imagine that's what RTX will be like.
Yeah,
Just
it's gonna be a
sweat.
joy.
Yeah.
Me, Becca,
that'd be
and
fun.
Tyler. I don't know. Simon, are you planning to go to RTX too?
I'm planning to, hopefully. It depends on how much money I can save.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
But-
I think I'm about $3,000 and a passport away from it.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Although I don't know how much Australian dollars are in pounds, like what the conversion is.
I have no idea.
$20 Australian is about £12 over here.
I thought you were going to be $20 is £1. I was like, wow. But I suppose that's what, so it'll end up like just over $2,000 or something. That's a,
3,000 Australian dollars is just under 1,800 UK pounds.
Wow.
So, like, flights should probably be like $2,000 each way. And then I was like, I want extra money, so I'm saving up a ton.
oh, okay. So
I just
that's
have
not,
no money.
That's not too different actually then. Because our flights, actually no, because I found some which are looking at like £700 or so.
I found that I was doing a bit of research, and it's actually cheaper for me to fly from Aberdeen to like New York or New Jersey and then fly there to Texas. It's cheaper than going straight from like London to Austin.
So you're going to be rejecting us,
I might.
bitch.
The plan was I was gonna meet with Danielle in New York for a couple days before we go to Texas, so I don't know. It's
Well, no,
it's
the plan
nothing's concrete.
was that you were going to come to London and then we'd all fly together and
Yeah,
have some
but-
awesome plane bands.
I wanted to visit New York, so
Fuck New York.
it's not a concrete. It's not gonna happen. Like it might happen. I don't know, but it's just because it's cheaper. Like
money, shmoney.
Aberdeen to New York is like 400 quid, and then from there to Texas is gonna be like maybe like $200 or like £130 or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's not bad
It
at
works
all.
out cheaper.
That's super cheap.
You could do the same because it's cheaper.
Well, we don't know if it's cheaper because I'm not flying from Aberdeen.
Well, you could look for London to New York. It might be even cheaper for you.
I don't know. I have no idea how close.
I'm not gonna
London is
book
to
my
New York.
flights until like Christmas time, so.
Well, I have no money at all, so. This has got a very two-person conversation right now.
I'm so sorry, guys.
I think
Um,
for us would have to go through LA and then to Austin.
That's 24 hours of flight.
24 hours. Wow, I swear you're not even that far away from America.
I thought it was like
no,
16.
the actual flight would be about 17 hours, but if we want one that's like direct, it's at least $1,500 more than if we stop over and have like 4 or 5 hours at LAX.
I flew to New Zealand before. That took a long time. Well, I did stop off in Singapore for like a week. I suppose that extended my flight a bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Speech words topic, go.
What about your April Fool's prank?
I don't know, it's not much of a story.
Yeah, no, not really. His April Fool's prank was a Facebook status saying that he pushed me down the stairs, and apparently that's not a good April Fool's joke, and no one cared. They were like, did you say April Fool's when you did it? It's okay then.
Wow.
The funny part is that people actually thought that I had pushed her down the stairs. So we were like getting messages from like family and stuff that I had on Facebook being like, what happened? What is Jess alright? What's going on?
They didn't even ask if I was alright. They were just like, oh, so what happened with Jess and Tristan? And that was just it.
So you now know that no one cares about your life. I suppose that's not really an April Fool's, is it? April Fool's isn't meant to just make people feel like shit.
Well, everybody else had a nice laugh out of it.
So
to
it
be
was a good
fair,
April Fool's.
when I typed it and I posted it, I showed her first, and she absolutely lost her nana, and she was laughing for like 15 minutes. She was like, "That's funny, post it." So I'm like, "Okay." And then she went out and she came home that afternoon, and I showed her, and she's just like, "Oh, well, that's upsetting."
I don't think I've ever done anything on April Fool's apart from like punched people. I think that's about it.
That's very. I don't know. That's a good
trickster.
joke. Oh, okay. Did you like fake swing with your right and hit them with your left? Is that how it worked?
Yeah, did all the stuff. Going for a punch, do a kick. Just got to mix it up.
Our school, every year, they'd have like put in the morning notices that the first like 50 people to get to whichever classroom at second lunch would get an iPod, and without fail, every year, kids would run from all over the school and like cram to this building just for whichever teacher it was to sit in there and just laugh in their face.
Surely there's some kind of health and safety thing against that.
You'd think, but it's Australia. We
wrestle crocodiles. Whatever.
You just
safety,
do that all day.
We have a different definition of safety.
I suppose when everything in the country wants to kill you, your safety standards change a bit.
Yeah.
If you want to know Australia's like, have you ever seen Arj Barker, the comedian? I think he's American.
Nope.
Oh, he does like stand up, and whenever he talks about Australia, I swear to God, that's some of the most accurate junk you get about Australians. And he'd be like talking about snakes, and be like, oh, Aussies just be like, oh yeah, we'll worry about that when we get to it. I don't remember how it goes.
Yeah, you said it completely wrong and killed the joke, but we'll just go with that.
I haven't watched it in ages.
Moral of the story, visit Australia, guys. It's a nice place.
Yeah, I think I'll pass, to be honest.
Full of drop bears and spiders and stuff.
Bullshit.
They're totally real.
It's a lie.
Okay, would you rather believe in drop bears or know that there are drop spiders?
I would rather know that there are drop spiders. I would rather have a spider drop on my head than a bear.
But it's only a little bear.
With vicious teeth that want to maul you.
It's still a bear.
It's like, okay, koalas are just small alcoholic bears. That's all they are.
But they're not actually bears.
They're also koalas.
Yeah.
They're like stoners.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything to you. Apart from if your One Direction give you herpes.
It was chlamydia.
Whatever. All the sexual diseases.
Oh, fun fact, did you know birds can give you chlamydia by sneezing on you?
That fact is not fun at all.
Who has ever been sneezed on by a bird?
I don't know. But they can. Our bird decided to have a fight with the dog next door and broke her beak. So we had to take her to the vet, and then the vet's like, "Oh, we should probably test her for chlamydia." We're like, what? He's like, "Yeah, you can get chlamydia from birds."
Wow. That's
How does the bird get chlamydia?
Can't remember what he said, but apparently they can just pick it up, like getting in a fight with a dog. They can just pick it up like that.
because dogs just have chlamydia.
No, I don't even think something has to have chlamydia. I'm not actually sure how they get it, but they get it and then they sneeze on you and you get it.
So, am I understanding that birds create chlamydia?
I think that's correct, going by what she's saying.
So everyone with chlamydia has, in effect, got it from a bird. Like the first ever chlamydia was from a bird.
You're up.
Now it is. It's
I
just
expect
decided.
you to know all of the facts on this, Jess.
You're
I
the,
suddenly feel like Gavin.
you're the chlamydia expert, apparently.
Got some
I feel like-
experience in the field.
You know how there's like one RoosterTeeth podcast where Joel was discussing how one of the One Direction people got chlamydia because the koala peed on him.
Oh yeah,
And
I remember that.
I was in my disease concepts class, and the lecturer was telling us about how koalas can give you chlamydia, and then said that somebody from a band got it. I was too ashamed to say I knew it was One Direction because I learnt it there.
You should always be ashamed of One Direction knowledge.
I'm
Are
ashamed,
you ashamed that they come?
exist.
Are you ashamed that they come from your country?
Yes. Although, I'm glad that no one here likes them. That's on America.
We have
That's-
One Direction stores here.
Okay,
Like,
it's
there is
on you
there
as
is
well.
there is
It's
a
all the
store in the city that is the One Direction store.
It's all the stupid 12s that like it though.
The thing is, One Direction is made up of a band. It's a band of people who went on X Factor, and they were all too shit individually,
Yeah.
but they couldn't get through, so they got put into a group to try and have a chance.
Yeah.
You know what the worst part is? On our X Factor now, they try to do that and recreate, and they're like, "Oh, you can be the new One Direction." We're like, "No, just no,
I really don't get why anyone likes One Direction.
I really
It's
don't
not
either.
good music, and they're all poop faces.
Or dicks.
They're not dicks like Justin Bieber is, but still.
Yeah, I mean Justin Bieber's like near top of the scale.
Although, I will say I got a bit more... It sounds weird, but I got a bit more respect for them than I originally had, because you know they copy all of their shit, and like everything's copied from another song pretty much. Like, whatever their best song ever, I think it is, whatever that is, it's got the chords of Barbara O'Reilly. I think it's that
Yeah.
one. But like, all of their stuff, they admit that they copy it all, which I hate that they copy it all, but at least they admit that they copy it all and they don't try and make out that they're original or anything. They admit that they're just like kind of manufactured and copying everything, which I kind of respect a little bit. But they're like,
This just took a weird turn.
they like put out a thing saying, it was like they got asked about it and they're like, yeah, it's copied, but people seem to like it. So,
See, that just makes it worse for me. I'm like, you're a dickhead, and you know you're a dickhead.
but it would
At least
make
they
them
have-
more of a dick if they tried to cover up that they were copying it. If they're like, no, we made this. No, that's completely original.
Yeah, no,
nah,
I
I
agree with Nick.
still hate them.
Oh yeah,
I don't
I'm
know-
not saying I like them.
I don't understand how they
it's
get a
a-
movie though.
That's fucked up. Isn't it
I was
like,
like,
who else has that happened to? Because Justin Bieber's got one, Katy Perry's got one.
Miley
who else?
Cyrus.
Oh,
Really?
fuck.
Yeah.
Is that a Hannah Montana movie though?
I think it's both, but let's not go there.
Yeah, please, let's not.
Hey, we
I
got to
think we need
keep
something new to talk about.
She comes up on the podcast like every 2 weeks.
I think it's been the last few times I've been on.
You need to stop.
I didn't bring it up. This
My
wasn't
bad.
me. It's like Gavin, whenever he's on, someone brings up dicks. Yeah, thank you. Tyler backs me up. I never bring it up.
I don't
My
give a
bad.
shit.
You guys insinuated it. Oh wait, no, I insinuated it. My bad.
Miley Cyrus is always there, lurking.
I wish she wasn't.
Did you watch How to Basics video of how to swing like Miley?
No.
No.
It's anyone who doesn't know who How to Basic is, you're stupid. Basically, this video was he got a chicken, like a raw chicken, and stapled a picture of Miley Cyrus's face on top
Oh
of
my
it,
god.
and then just like wrapped the legs around a mini wrecking ball, and just it was like a minute of just that just swinging around.
Oh my god, I need to see this.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Tyler will link that. I would actually say that How to Basic's been going downhill recently, though. He's just run out of things to do. It's getting weirder. Before, when it was just a minute of him pouring stuff into a blender and smashing his kitchen, was much better.
Yeah, I think I've only seen a couple, and one of them was just him smashing eggs and junk on his laptop.
Yeah. It was good. He did do a good tutorial of how to install GTA 5, though. That was useful.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Oh my god, I just watched the video.
Just went
Oh
and
my-
watched it in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah. I had to watch it.
I was considering doing the same, but now that Becca has, I'm going to do it.
Oh my
Okay, well-
god.
I felt bad. I thought, man, no, maybe I shouldn't. But I think I will.
Coming from the one that wasn't going to come on the podcast at all because he didn't want to have to sit next to me.
You smell funny.
I just
Oh!
showered.
Oh my god.
That speaks loads for your showering.
Oh my god, that video is awesome.
He just went to look it up on his laptop and he completely forgot what it was he was looking for.
He's not having a very good technological day, is he?
No, he's having a terrible one.
Oh, bloody shocking.
I mean, what was it? It was probably... I mean, it was 30 minutes at least. That was when I got there. I don't know how long before that you were trying to get onto TeamSpeak.
I came downstairs and I got on my laptop at 8:30, and you got on at pretty much at 9. So it was about an hour, and I was I re-downloaded it 3 times, uninstalled it, and did all this stuff, and yeah, I was actually going to punch my laptop, but I thought, no, maybe not.
And then you really were just going to abandon the podcast because you didn't want to share a laptop with Kitsune. Brotherly love.
No, yeah, okay.
He hates me.
To be fair, I don't know if I would with my brother. Kid is weird.
I'm concerned hearing that coming from you.
Yeah.
Like, no offense to you, you're a good kind of weird, but
My brother's
Yeah.
a bad kind of weird. He's a few years old. I don't know whether... Hopefully he'll never listen to this, but he's a few years older than me, and like I went to the same school as him, and I'm friends with some people who are in his year, and I've heard stories about stuff that he did, and apparently like one class he was just eating a girl's hair.
That's
Like-
weird.
Apparently he just sat there and just nibbled some hair, which is pretty
Okay.
fucked up.
I
See
think you
what
need
I'm
to get him
working
some
with?
help.
This is why I wouldn't want to sit next to him for an extended period of time.
Why would he eat your hair?
I have no idea. One of my best friends, the first time he ever came around my house, my brother took him hostage in his room with a knife.
What the fuck?
That's weird.
Explain.
What do you mean explain? There's nothing else to explain. My friend came to my house, we were walking into my room, my brother grabbed him, had a knife, and dragged him into his room.
Are
That
you
is...
still friends with this person?
Yeah. Yep. Still good friends.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so Nick, what would your brother do if you listened to this podcast?
Probably not much because I'm bigger than him, but he would definitely freak out and not make my life. Although I'm moving out in a few days, so fuck it. I suppose you could destroy my room with nothing in it. That's about it.
I think I was supposed to make a smooth link into the questions then, but I didn't.
There was nothing smooth about that.
We still haven't mentioned Danielle's post on the site.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to do that, Simon?
Hang on, I need to get it up.
Oh, cheeky.
I knew that was going to happen as soon as I said that.
I'll throw in some elevator music while we wait.
I got it. I'm good. So
You've
yeah,
managed to
basically,
get it up?
yeah, I don't have any problems.
Oh, well, I mean, it took a while.
Well, you've got to, foreplay and all that.
Ladies,
Self-foreplay.
put your handbags down.
Anyway, moving on. Yesterday, well, it's about 23 hours ago, so it was, about yesterday, whatever. Danielle put a post on the RoosterTeeth site explaining her love for the community, more or less. All words, no gifs, no stupid little memes, and it's currently top post, I believe.
It's got like
Yeah, it is.
85 or something likes last I saw.
Yeah, something like that. A shit ton of comments too.
That's bound to
Yeah.
happen when 1,000 people are tagged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout,
as
shout out to that guy. I can't remember what his username was.
It's
Buckeye
Buck-
Dawn.
fuck I've done. It's 83 likes at the moment and 63 comments.
It's cray-cray. Even Becca's pictures with all the creeping have never got that high.
Wait, what?
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 It's talking about your pictures, which just randomly get
Oh, right, okay.
stupid
I
amount
had
of
no
likes.
idea what you're talking about.
But yeah, I suppose, it was just a post just full of all the feels. And it's gone cray-cray.
I just love the fact that Kyle didn't get tagged.
That was funny.
Yeah, Buckeye Dog
He was
tried to
so
tag
mad. He's like,
everyone in
I'm
the
not
group.
tagged, I'm not good enough.
I guess that shows that we should probably kick Kyle out of the group.
Yeah, he just got made admin. Let's kick him out.
Yeah, that's fine. Kyle and Becca are now admins. Congratulations to you two.
Yay! We're
Yay.
gonna fuck shit up.
I would clap, but I've got to hold my push to talk button. I'll try to one-hand clap.
That just
Wait,
sounds like
I
laughing.
like that sound.
We got this. There.
Fap, fap. Woo.
There's two of us here. We can actually clap.
Pretty sure it's called a high five.
2. High five. Yeah,
I'm so jealous.
That's probably one of the lamest things I've ever done.
probably.
Are
Oh no,
we
speaking of
moving
high
on to
fives.
questions then? Oh,
No,
okay.
no. While we're speaking of high fives, right? When Tyler invited us on there, right? I got up and I read the thing before Tristan did, and then when he got up, I didn't say anything. I just walked to him and I said high five. He high fives me like the most pathetic high five you could possibly give, and then looks at me and says, "Did you just fart?"
What?
There's a story. Okay, what movie is it? It's Shaun of the Dead. Every time
That's
he
where he says, "I'm
farts,
sorry."
he just says, "I'm sorry." And since
Yeah.
she saw that, she started doing that. And she just look at me and be like, "Tris, I'm sorry." So when she did that, I'm just like, is she just like stepping this up and just like getting close to me to do this, or what's going on?
Shaun of the Dead is so good.
That's a top movie.
Has anyone seen that new film they've done?
No,
I
I
haven't,
have
but I've
not.
heard
Nope.
that it's supposed to be good.
Yeah, from the trailers I thought it looked quite shit, to be honest. But I guess I'll have to go check it out and have super fun times.
They just got quiet.
Yeah, I guess no one else wants super fun times.
I'll have super fun times.
Yay! Have we been going an hour then? Is it questions time?
We're coming up to an hour.
Yeah, about that.
Has anyone got questions up?
Not.
I'll look for questions if you want to just have a quick chat about 1,000 members.
1,000 members we got. Okay, questions.
Woo. Like 10 people wrote journals about it. Woo.
Yeah, it really is crazy. I mean, I was
That's a
there
lot of
right at the
people.
start when we made it, and I remember when we got to like 20 people and we were happy.
I think when I joined it was like around, I can't remember if it was around 16 or 20, but it was around that.
Yeah, that's the same for me.
I remember that, Tyler, when you were staying up all night to see if we could get to 69.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
That was so long ago.
Oh, fucking hell. It really blows my mind that we've got this many people. I
That's
never
like an
thought that we
army
would
of
get like
people.
100.
I thought that was funny. Like, I used to remember everybody right up until about 200 people, and now I just, like,
Yeah.
I can only remember the active ones.
I have no idea who's in the group anymore. But I mean, we used to not advertise, but I mean, we used to recruit people kind of like if we saw someone around who was like, hey, I just joined, blah, 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 we'd be like, hey, do you want to come check this out? And stuff like that. And we completely stopped that at probably like a few hundred, maybe. I can't remember when we stopped it, but it was a long time ago. And it's just been growing by itself ever since. Like, it's probably been 600 or so people have just found us. Which
It's awesome.
is crazy.
If we gain like another like 300 or so people, then it means we'll be on the most popular groups.
We will be. Fuck.
I just love the fuck.
Just thinking about it all. Like,
Can you
never
imagine
really...
us all standing in one room together, like all the people? That's a lot of people.
Imagine all the people.
It's insane.
Sorry, my mind's kind of blown just thinking, because I never really just thought about it before. I was like, yeah, 1,000 people, that's awesome.
We're all just in awe now.
Yeah, seeing the list of names yesterday was crazy.
Yeah, and you're like, whoa, man. And it took like 3 posts there to do.
I mean, we're already at 1,023.
Really?
Already, I think last time I looked at it was
Yep.
like 1,009.
Last saw it was like 1,017.
I mean, I don't think there's probably been like one day where we weren't in the trending, which is clay.
Cray.
Questions.
Woo!
I'll just crack on with it.
Tristan wants to use one of Simon's questions.
Becca, can you say, get me a curly whirly?
What? Why?
Yes, do it.
Thanks for
What?
that question, Simon.
Go.
Wait, what am I saying?
Get me a curly whirly.
Get me a curly whirly.
Thank you.
What? I don't understand.
You don't need to understand. just embrace it.
I'm lost.
Just accept it and embrace it. It's fine.
Becca, you talk funny.
Shut up.
Which I now know how you truly talk.
Yeah, you do.
She
Nick
holds
and I
back
were
for
in an
us.
Xbox Live party, and my mum and my sister came home, and I just sat talking to them. And when I talk to them, I get really, really Scottish, and Nick was just listening the whole time to be like, "What the fuck?"
I gave up listening. I just went and watched YouTube. I was like, well, this is just mumbo jumbo.
But yeah, I can get a lot more Scottish.
It was really weird.
It was. After I like finished talking to him, I was like, Nick heard that entire thing. He's gonna know how weird I can actually sound.
I still don't understand how people get that confused with Australian.
It's happened like 3 times.
Do people do that?
I've been mistaken for being Australian 3 times.
I've been mistaken with being Scottish.
That was funny.
I also, oh yeah, it's Quirky, who constantly mixes me up with Tyler. I have to go for my bacon. I'm going to miss these questions. Bacon cannot wait. I will be back soon. Bye.
Quirky and Jim.
We got ditched.
Bye.
Bacon.
It's okay. We can hold this up. Do we have questions?
I can get some questions. Right,
Someone
you've got
Just
just
trying to
waffle
answer
on.
for Nick.
I think we can do that. He's got a pretty simple mindset to get into. It's all just penis and food, sleep.
question from MichaelEaton. You have to fight one X-Men. Which one do you choose?
Cyclops, because he's a pussy.
Are we talking like X-Men characters or members in the actual X-Men team?
You make a good point.
It doesn't clarify, so I'm assuming it's members of the team or people who have been a member of the team.
This is tricky.
See,
This should be my question because I'm a big X-Men fan.
when you say something like pick a favorite, my mind just empties. So I could probably not name 5 X-Men characters right now.
I could probably name a lot.
I'd probably have to pick a fight with Jubilee because she's just going to shoot fireworks at me.
I love Jubilee. She fucks shit up so much.
My mind
when I used to watch that as a kid,
blank.
she was just the worst one for me because she just
Yeah,
shot
she was.
fireworks. She can't really fight anyone, but she can give a good celebration display.
Celebrate. I'm trying
I
to
have
think of
returned,
who I could
and
take
now I
in a
have
fight.
bacon.
I'd fight Storm.
What was the
Still
question?
just clouds and rain.
You have to fight an X-Men. Who do you fight?
I think I go alright against Professor Xavier. Like, I don't know, I can just walk up to him and slap him in the
You're
face.
too stupid, it would hurt his brain.
What are the
Yeah.
conditions for this fight? Are we like in a small room, or are we just out in the wilderness?
It's not clarified. It's just a
Because,
fight.
I mean, someone like Storm, if you're in a small room, I could take Storm. I'll fuck her up. But, I don't know. Everyone,
I'm trying to think of who I could fight. I could probably take Kitty Pryde because she's little like me.
I really don't know if there's any... I mean, that's the point of the X-Men. They're pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. Although there are some shit characters.
There's some shit ones, but still in a one-on-one fight. I mean, like Rogue, she's pretty shit. But I couldn't fight her. She'd just poke me. And I'm like, "Ah."
She wouldn't have any effect on you because you don't have powers. So that's like her deal. She like absorbs powers and shit like that. So she wouldn't have
No,
no
'cause
effect.
No,
She-
she makes you go all... "Meh."
Yeah, she like makes you go all messed up.
But she can like steal powers and shit like that.
Yeah, but she
She makes you get
go
old.
freaky. Yeah,
I don't know. I could fuck her up.
nah. If she manages to touch you, you're fucked.
And I'm sneaky. I can get past that.
She's a hobbit. Hobbits are fine.
Did
Next
everybody
question.
answer?
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Next one is from Brunty. You're on a plane going on holiday, and the plane starts to nosedive. You're guaranteed death. What do you do?
Look, I'm
Fab.
death and ask if anyone wants to have sex.
What?
Without food in my mouth, that was whip out my dick and ask if anyone wants sex.
That's quick sex.
Even if you don't finish, you may as well just get it in. yeah, while falling, Tyler. Why does it matter? You may as well try.
Just make sure you're on top, because then you'll get like a real good finish.
Really pile it through.
Okay.
That's a really bad thought. Moving on.
Yeah.
No,
If we're falling
has
to our death, I would use the internet.
I would
I'm gonna
probably
die
phone
anyway.
my mom.
just
Mom?
tweet it.
Oh, yeah, we should probably let Mom know, eh?
Let her know you're about to die. That's really going to bring her some happiness.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mum,
Die.
I'm dying. There's
Yeah,
nothing
but
you can
I'd
do
be
to help me.
I would be shit scared if that happened, so I would phone my mom for reassurance, even though I'd die. But Mom, just tell me it's gonna be okay.
I would break into the cockpit so I could get a first row seat.
You want a good view for when you crash.
Yeah, well, if I'm gonna die, I may as well enjoy it.
I think that's
See,
the
I would
same
try and move to
thought
like the
process
back
Nick's
of the
taking.
plane.
Well, you're guaranteed
I'm
death,
definitely
so...
going for enjoyment.
Yeah, so
I'd probably punch the one person on the flight who'd been annoying me.
Oh, that's a good one, mass murder.
I would do more than punch, to be honest. If I'm gonna die, I might as well fuck them up.
Yeah, that's what I just said, like mass murder. That's probably not something to joke about.
We can joke about everything here. Everything's fine.
I can hear you chew. It's disgusting.
I'm sorry. I like bacon.
I
I'm
like
getting
bacon
really
too,
hungry
but
hearing
I
you
hate the
eat.
sound of people eat. Yeah, disgusting.
See, that's creeping you out, but that's just making me hungry. And I don't know if that's weird or not, but now I really want bacon.
There are a lot of things that I get like.
You need to finish your work and talk.
They're like, I'll watch a horror movie or something like that, and somebody just get completely messed up, and there'll be blood everywhere, and people will be like, "Oh, that's gross." I'm like, I'm hungry now.
I've had that before.
My dog is
Yep.
definitely hungry. She's like almost on my plate. Aren't you, you little demon?
Did you like the Snapchat I sent you of my cat trying to eat my sandwich?
Yeah.
She bit me.
I probably get about 3, maybe, Snapchats of Becca's cat a day.
Well, you like the cat. She does stuff, so
It's a very, very, very cute cat.
he's chubby.
I like my cat. I do like the pendulum and junk with it. It's so funny.
I feel so harsh whenever I see that. It looks really mean.
It's not that bad.
Cats are cool with it.
Just swinging it around by its legs.
It's fine with it. My cat like jumps up my back. It's so funny. Actually, no, it's not, because it scratches my stinking back when it does it. So I got scratches all up my back from her just deciding to jump on my back every time I get on the computer.
Picture
My
a
cat's too
pirate,
fat to do that.
but instead of a parrot, it's a cat. And that's what she is whenever
I thought
she
you said a
sits
pirate.
down. Yeah, a pirate.
Oh, okay.
I'm the pirate.
Okay, imagine she's a pirate, but instead of having a parrot on her shoulder, she's got a cat.
That's awesome.
That's what I get up and see most days, is her walking around the house with the cat sitting on her shoulder.
I wish my cat would do that, but she's too fat, and
Yeah.
I have little shoulders. She wouldn't fit.
Probably weighs about the same as you.
No. Like, my cat weighs about a stone.
Well, you're pretty small. You're probably not much more.
I just want to say I don't know how much a stone is.
14 pounds.
Sure, why not?
Thanks for clarifying.
So that's one thing we don't do the same.
No, we don't use pounds.
Oh, wait, what do you use then? If you don't, do you use grams to weigh people?
No,
Yeah,
we use
kilograms.
kilograms to weigh people.
Well, yeah, but yeah,
We do all the weighing and junk with grams and kilograms, as far as I know.
we weigh everything in grams, and then people are in stone.
Stones and
I think-
pounds.
I think the only time pounds is used is when a baby's been born. And they're like, oh yeah, it's like 8'8".
Yeah, I would say that because I have never used pounds. Like, obviously, I use it for money, but for weighing, I've never used pounds.
One last question.
I have a question, but it's more one that's from myself that I sort of saved for a podcast.
Go ahead.
What's the most embarrassing moment where after the moment, you've genuinely thought at the time you were going to die?
Nothing comes to mind for me because
Yeah.
I have a bad memory, and 2, I block things out of my memory when they're embarrassing, so I don't know.
I've always done like roller skating and skateboarding and stuff. I don't rollerblade anymore, but I used to be pretty good at roller skating, and I did like ramp stuff. And there was this one time I just went up the ramp, and I was just going up to just get air and come back down. And somehow I just went up and just went like a table in the air, and I was like probably about 8 foot, 9 foot in the air, just like flat. And I just came back down and just landed on the floor like that.
Ow!
And during that moment, I was absolutely shitting myself, and I thought I was going to die. But looking back on it, it was pretty fucking funny and retarded. I just flew up in the air and came back down like a board.
See, I don't think I've had that because I don't really get embarrassed that easily. I just laugh at everything.
Yeah,
And I don't
do the
think
same.
I don't think I've ever done anything life-threatening either. I think I fell off the trampoline face first onto a plank of wood once, and all I got was gravel rash across my forehead. So, like, I'm invincible.
Fair enough.
I have a very sheltered life, so I don't really go outside. So it's kind of hard for me to do something life-threatening that isn't like a self-sustained injury.
I kid you not, we're backwards. Here's the girly one of the two of us.
I don't know.
I covered my face in
almost-
ketchup.
Mine was that I genuinely thought I was going to die when I almost choked on the wrapper that comes on a McDonald's straw.
Wow. Fair enough.
Can I just ask the story behind that? How did you get the wrapper in your mouth?
Well, I don't know if it's just like here or whether it's like all over the world. The straws come in like that paper wrapper.
Yeah, they're like that here too. Sometimes it's
I
plastic.
can't stop laughing.
So I undid the top. I like took the straw out, put it in my drink, and then went to drink it. But there was still somehow a little bit of paper in the straw, and I was like choking for about no more than about 5 seconds. But I genuinely thought I was going to die.
I choked on spaghetti once. That's not fun. You gotta like pull it back out of your throat. It's really gross.
Yeah, did you ever do that thing where you get like a strawberry lace or something, and you swallow some of it, and then you can pull it all back out?
I've never done that, but I have almost choked on them as well.
I don't know what
I
strawberry lace
find
is.
it so funny.
How do you just choke on everything? Cheeky.
I don't know.
You do know. Okay, you have teeth in your mouth, and you're meant to chew with them.
Well, no, yeah, the laces one was literally I took like half the pack out and shoved them in my mouth all at the same time. But the McDonald's straw one, I don't know how that happened. And now, because of that, every time I have a McDonald's, I blow through the straw before I take the drink.
You're paranoid you're
Paranoid.
gonna choke again.
It's literally just changed it for the rest of my life. I always do it now.
Oh, while we're talking about Macca's, does anybody else, like, when they go to Macca's, do you, like, take advantage of the free products and just take tons of sugar when you go there?
Lord.
My mum does that. She like stocks up on like the ketchup and like the mayo and stuff. She just fills her handbag up, but she does it everywhere we go.
I don't do that, but if I ever go to like, which is very, very rarely, if I ever go to like a fancy restaurant and you know they bring out like, afterwards they sometimes bring out like tea and coffee and sugar and stuff. And they bring out like sugar cubes. I always just grab as many of the like golden sugar ones as I can and like stick them in my pockets. It's so good.
I don't think I've ever been to a fancy restaurant, but
No,
if I
I
go to
don't think I
Macca's,
have. I don't know
and
if there's any here.
I don't know, I'm not classy enough to go to a fancy
No.
restaurant. I feel really out of place just in semi-formal stuff.
Same.
I'll take all the
Literally
tea bags from the hotel rooms.
Oh yeah, if you go to a hotel, you gotta take everything which is free.
That just makes me think of the episode of Friends where like Chandler and Ross just steal everything.
Literally everything's
Yeah.
the apples.
That would have made me think of that
The batteries.
until the other week when we were down in New South Wales for Mum's uni, and our brothers, they got one of the small bars of soap that they gave us, and they're flinging it up the side of the shower wall, and they got the soap stuck on the roof. We just went in there, we're like, how the... It'll probably fall down eventually. It was still there when we left, like 3 days later. I think I wrote about that I made a tweet, and Blake answered me saying that his brother got a tampon stuck to a wall or something.
That's a
How-
skill.
Who just does that? Who just throws tampons at walls?
I don't know. Yeah, he said his little brother got a tampon stuck to a wall. I was like, do I even want to ask how he managed that, let alone why he had a tampon to begin with? And then Blake said, it's a great 5-minute story, but it would take half a podcast to tell it.
That fucking story.
I
It still
don't-
amazes me how long it took to tell that. And it was It was literally 2 lines. I don't like that song. It was played a lot at work. Okay.
I told him that he should get on the podcast and tell it, but just to make sure I'm here so I can do my thing.
Oh, that reminds
You
me. I
also
had a story
need
to
the-
tell, but I'll save
Oh,
it for
okay.
next time.
Go. Oh, is this the one which you got reminded of by me saying I need a shit?
Yeah.
Go.
Is
Story
that cool?
away.
Did I just go?
Yeah, go.
Right. I was at a friend's birthday get-together, and it was me and a lot of people I work with. And one of the guys there, he was telling a story about another guy that we work with who he wasn't there at the time, but the guy at the party, let's just call him Jay, right? Just for reference. He was in the guys' toilets at work, and there's like 3 stalls. He was in one, and he was sitting there taking a shit, right? And then the other guy who he's telling the story about walked in, who we'll call L, because, yeah. He walked in, not knowing that Jay was there, sat down to take a shit. Midway through, he just bursts out singing A Whole New World. Like, a whole new world, mid taking a shit. And Jay was sitting there in his cubicle trying to bite his fist from not laughing. Because he just started singing while taking a shit. And I just thought it was the funniest story I'd ever heard. And I can't look at that guy the same way again. Every time I see him, I just think of him sitting, taking a shit, singing A Whole New World. Like,
Owen?
I can't.
Do you wonder,
I mean-
like, what the story behind his song choice is?
Well,
Like, was it that liberating that he
He's-
saw life in a whole new light after taking a dump?
the guy, he's quite dramatic. He's into like drama and theater and stuff, and he'll sing a lot during work. And yeah, I want to know what he sings whilst doing other stuff, but I don't want to know firsthand.
You want to know about other stuff?
I don't want to know firsthand. I'm just curious to know if he sings whilst doing other things.
I'd be interested to hear what his sex song is.
I wonder if he would stick to Disney.
I heard somebody singing Hakuna Matata in the toilets at the railway once. Just randomly walking past the railway station. Well, actually, I was at the railway station waiting for a train. And then just walking past the bathroom and I just hear Hakuna Matata coming out of it.
Is this a thing then that people sing while they shit?
Must. But this is new to me.
Yeah, me too. I had a question, but then Jessica cut me off, and now it's kind of out of context. But, what if you were to have a Disney song as like that you sung while you had sex? What would it be?
That's
Beauty
a
and the
good
Beast.
question.
Well, I don't know any Disney songs, so that one.
I'll make a man out of you for Mulan.
That is exactly what I was thinking, except it's weirder for
The
me.
Lion King, the We Are One.
Oh yeah, We Are One from
Yeah,
The
that-
Lion King.
Hey, that was mine. Don't take credit.
Okay, now I gotta think of a new one. God damn it, guys.
I love that song from Mulan. It's so good.
Or Hi Ho from Snow White.
That'd be so weird.
And Tyler saying, "Can you feel the love tonight's a safe option?"
I'm just trying to think of like the most bizarre ones you could pick.
I'll do the Jungle Book one, whatever that is.
You could
What's
do
that
like
song called?
Everybody Wants to Be a Cat from the Aristocats. Everybody wants to be a cat. That would be pretty weird.
What?
You got a friend in me.
I was just thinking of that.
That's awesome.
I just
We just invented a thing, guys.
I just forgot like every Disney song.
Yeah.
I can't think of any. I've got Hercules in my head.
I've just went and googled Disney songs just because. Circle of Life? That'd be pretty weird.
That could be interesting.
Oh, wait,
What's
wait,
that
wait.
one? Is that what's the one at the beginning of The Lion King? What song is that?
That's Circle of Life.
Is it? Yeah. Well, that just the beginning part. That's all for me.
How, how about Lion King 2? He Lives in You.
Oh, that...
Guys, I just googled Disney sex song to try and work out one to do with. One of the top results was a Yahoo Answers, And it's my girlfriend likes when I sing Disney songs to her during sex. Tonight is our anniversary. I was thinking of turning the bedroom into a whole Disney experience. And then loads of little questions and things.
Oh,
That's a pretty weird fetish.
I've come across some weird things on Yahoo Answers. Do you guys know what a Smartie Party is?
No.
I think it might be inappropriate to bring up on the podcast.
Nothing's inappropriate.
Nope. We've had Alaskan Pipeline and Boston Chili Dog.
Oh, fuck. No.
Okay. Well, a Smartie Party is when a guy puts Smarties inside a girl's vagina and then eats them out of it.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
And there was a thing on Yahoo Answers where this guy said that he did that. He was using sour worms, and he put in 3, and he ate out 4.
That's so weird.
And it turns out that the 4th one was a cluster of herpes. And he didn't know what to do because he'd eaten herpes.
Ew.
I know it's probably very much not true, but
I
still.
hope, for the sake of my laughter, that it really is.
Oh.
Fuck.
This just took an awkward turn.
Where do we go from here?
Okay, so thank you for listening to the podcast.
We're gonna
Sure.
end on that note.
Yeah, and hopefully next one won't be so weird.
I can't remember what stuff we say at the end of the podcast. Do we? We normally say
night.
things.
Yeah, game night.
Fuck knows. Check the post. I can't think of one right now.
The Australian game night is 8 PM tomorrow for us, so you can point out that.
Yep.
I just pointed out that.
Well, it will be kind of pointless because this comes out on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good point. Good point.
Australian game night will be the Sunday after
Sunday.
this comes out. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully, we'll probably still be at Sunday at 8 PM. I mean, this is only a trial this week. So, depending on whether people have problems with the time and stuff. I don't know what it'll be, because, I mean, Tyler is in charge of those game nights, so he'll be picking the game stuff. And then
Hashtag.
there's... wait.
What?
And then there's US game nights, which are going on at 8 PM Eastern Time on Tuesday. And Vicky will be doing them.
I thought
Okay,
we-
hashtag you got a friend in me.
Can we hashtag Smartie Party as well?
End.
Bye.
You got penis.
Bye.
He's
Yeah,
waiting.
Toodaloo.
Oh, okay.
He's holding it back.
Jesus,
it's a sneaky one.
Jess. No, you never throw it in right at the start, because I know it's going to carry on for like a good 10 minutes afterwards.
Like it is just now.
Yeah. Tyler has a good point.
So-
Remember to wrap it up, Nick. You don't want to get anything on it, in it, infected.
Wrap it up before you slap it up.
Penis.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Penis. Also, I think I might have to go for another poo.
Maybe do that before we start.
That's what I did. I went for one just before 12.
Was it one of those
Feeling
big ones that
creepy.
are like 2 parts?
Dunno.
I
Maybe
don't know,
it's
there
my...
should be like a bonus part of the podcast.
Maybe it's
Just Nick saying he needs to take a shit.
It could just be
Can-
my free
can you get your
biscuits
mic in the
somehow filled
toilet?
me up.
This could
I
actually
could if I
link my
switched to my
story. You taking a shit could
Wow.
link my story in.
Okay, go. Just go from here. No intro to the podcast.
Really? You want to do that?
I do.
Okay, so my story. There's
Wait,
two
really?
guys. You suggested it.
I wasn't serious though. I suggest a lot of things I'm not serious about.